This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Ow! Come on in here. Good morning, good night, good evening, whatever time y'all see this, honey. So, of course, I'm stopping by here because I did a posting a few days back. And I don't know if it's one person, two people, three. I don't know how many people commented. I only saw one. I didn't even honestly click on the post to see who responded to it, but I did see one notification pop up initially, and someone wanted me to elaborate on manifesting with the motherfucking light. And see, I want to start off by saying this too. I think that people don't know the difference between dark light and heavy energy. Okay. Heavy energy, whether it is positive heavy or negative heavy, okay, it is going to create some bad things. Let's say that, quote unquote, bad things. And so, either way, as I said, and I will continue to say, is that everything is an interpretation of light that exists with the physical eye and the not physical eye, because not everything that's with the physical eye is um, fake or real, etc. Such as all an illusion. It's all a perception. But either way, we are all shadows of the light. And this is why when we're dealing with healing and releasing things that no longer serve us, which we should all do on a regular basis, we say we're doing shadow work. And as I said to one or two people that are coming and calling themselves leaders and high priestesses and all sort of bullshit that's nothing but mental illness and people that need some type of validation in who they are because mom and daddy didn't give it to them, family and friends they gave it to them, and most importantly they didn't give it to themselves. Because like I said, and I will always continue to say, bitch, I see me more than you see me. So what I say applies. What you say, bitch, I could decide if I want to keep it or not. And that's how that shit go. So a lot of people need to do some mirror work and sit down in front of the mirror and talk to themselves, look at themselves, tell themselves how beautiful they are, how powerful they are. The same thing you want people to tell you, you need to be telling that shit to yourself. Okay. And we're not talking about, coming out and saying, I'm the baddest bitch up in here. What's up? You could think that. But, once again, going out and saying shit like that, okay, but you want people to validate that experience. For me, bitch, I don't need you to validate that. And I'm not going to tell you I think that about myself neither. You're going to see it. You're going to feel it. And so either way, manifesting with the light, positive energy, right? But it's deeper than that, right? And of course, I'm gonna bring up this scripture. And we're gonna go into the King James version because, girl, for my witchy people, because girl, the King James, whole lineage was based on witchcraft. Now, like I said, we'll go into that in a whole nother video. But this is why a lot of people are spellbound. A lot of y'all out here praying about, praying to Jesus, and I'm gonna command the spirit of homosexuality out of you. And y'all out here talking about all this other bullshit, but these same demons you trying to pray against for other people got your ass out here eating sweet potato pie all day, every day. Got your ass out here with high blood pressure, sugar diabetes. Got your ass out here with a handicap placard on, and you're only 50 years old. No shade. Those are the same demons. So, baby, you don't got power to control your demons. You don't got power to control mine. And so, either way, going into the scripture, okay, how we gonna start this off? First, we're gonna start this off with, oh, come on in here. We're gonna start this off with Genesis, okay, verse 1, or Genesis 1, verse 16 to 18, and it says, and God made two great lights. Now this is some real deep shit right here. This is a real deep shit right here because it was three lights made. Can we talk about it? It was three lights made. And this is how they play with y'all, okay? Without getting off of topic here. But it says God made two great lights, but it's going to say three lights, okay? And in different beliefs, it's three lesser lights. In other beliefs, it's three greater lights. And in some beliefs, it's two great lights and one lesser, whatever. So it says the greater light was made to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night, and the stars. And God saw that it was good. So the stars have their own light. The moon has its own light, which they're saying it's a lesser light because it's not as bright as the sun's light. And then the sun is the greater light. And so, going into how important life is and how we need the sun, this is why the sun is the greater light. But all these lights are equal, right? The starlight, the moonlight, and the sunlight. And you are a part of the light of the stars. So you are also a light. And even going into science, it says that we actually emit light. Now, it's not bright enough to be visibly seen, allegedly, with the physical eye, because I don't believe anything these motherfucking scientists be saying, because they paid. They paid, girl. They be getting billions of dollars to research nothing. Okay? They're paid. But we all have a light that emits from us that falls up and down every day, all day, depends on our thought process. Because the light will always attract the light, right? Darkness or heavy light energy attracts heavy light energy. Light energy or lighter light energy attracts lighter light energy. And so either way, going into this, our thoughts are the major reason of why we have our experiences in life. And I'm reminded by this going into scripture, John 1. Come on in here. I always say this because this is the scripture I go to when I feel in doubt, when I have doubts about my abilities, when I have doubts about who I am, when I have doubts about what it is that things are whatever's going to happen. I get reminded by John 1, 1 through 12. It says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and life was the light of men. Life was the light of men. And in the beginning was the Word. This is a thought process. Thoughts, okay, comes from the invisible realm. Thoughts come from a reality that you cannot see. And even going into beliefs, thoughts are a part of your belief system, right? Thoughts are a part of your belief system. And we can change this, right? We can change your belief system based on your thought patterns. We can change your thought patterns based on your belief system. But thoughts is what create things. And it's what John 1, 1 through 12 speaks about. Okay. And then it says right here, and the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. This can also go in a sense of people who don't want to learn nothing, people who don't give a fuck about knowing better things. And that goes to a brick wall with me when I was talking about people who get high and get drunk and shit. And they talk about they awakening themselves, they're elevating, they're conscious, the Spirit of God is in them, they're the chosen one. And I'm just like, well, let go of the alcohol, let go of those drugs. Because it seems like you're looking for a safety net. And there's no safety, baby. We learned how to crawl. Then we learned how to walk. Then we got on a bike with training wheels. And then we got on a bike without the motherfucking training wheels. Then we started fucking getting on in fucking cars. And now look at us in the motherfucking cars. And in some of us, we find planes and shit. So I'm just saying, girl, the weed, the alcohol, the people, that's called codependency. That is not of God. That is not of your higher self. That is not who you were here to be. This is not a part of your process. This is a cushion for you to stay comfortable in who you think you are. And so either way, there was a man sent from God whose name was John. The same came for a witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. And so it's going into still that the Word was a God, and God was the Word. And in the beginning was this, and all that has ever been made is a part of God, which ultimately is saying that God is light. And anything that is made from the light is the light. And so either way, that was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. So everybody who comes into the world have light in them. Now, some of our light has been damaged. Some of our light has been disrespected. Some of our light has tried to be taken out because we still have light in us, right? If you're naturally organically made, that means you came from a womb, from a woman, through intercourse with a man. Okay, you definitely have the light in you. And so he was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. Once again, the light, everything's about distraction from the light. Everything's about telling you who you are without knowing who the fuck you are. And once again, we're all different interpretations of the light. So nobody's story is the same. If you have to sit back and think about, how is it that when we all go through something, right? Because they say we're all human. Okay. But how is it that we all have different backgrounds? We have different sources. We all have different teachings. But yet, when it comes down to problems, issues, we all tend to go for the same addictions: alcohol and drugs. Because this is fake ass energy that's put on you by demonic forces to oppress your energy, to throw you off of your path. And that's a whole nother conversation too, about paths and all the stuff that comes up, obstacles, and how people see obstacles and challenges as evil. And, oh, the devil is trying. Baby, God is trying you, because you're learning something from that experience. All experiences, good or bad, but you learn something about yourself in them. Okay. And so either way, he came unto his own, and his own received him not. And that's the same thing as number 10. But as many as received him, to them gave him power to become the sons of God, even to them that believed in his. And of course, it goes on and goes on and goes on. And so either way, okay, going into my last little T here, John 6, verse 63, it says, it is the spirit that quicketh. The flesh profits nothing. And if you don't know what that means, it is the spirit that gets things moving. It is the light that gets things moving. And the spirit is moved by thoughts. The spirit is moved by words. The spirit is moved by actions. And that's why I tell people, you don't have to settle for anybody or anyone or anything. This is your life. This is your emission. This is your projection of light, right? And what you project out definitely reflects back to you. But this is your experience of light that we call life, right? And so you determine who, what, when, why, how. You don't have to settle for people, right? Even going into families and stuff, like I get so caught up with people, and I have to like shake it off, right? But I get so caught up with people that I know and I don't know, where they're so into pleasing their family. And I know that's trauma. I know that's trauma because I was that person. I know that's trauma because that was my experience. I know that's trauma because that was once a part of my story, right? Wanting to please people. You don't want people to judge you for being you. You don't want people to even, throw you out. But then I started thinking about it, right? Through prayer, fasting, all that good stuff. Years ago. Is anybody paying your bills? If a debt collector show up, is anybody going to cover that debt for you? Hell, when you die, is anybody going to lay in that motherfucking bed or that casket and get buried for you? No, they're not. So why in the fuck am I living my life worrying about what people think about me, liking me, accepting me, wanting to befriend me? Why do I care about that? Why do I care about that? And even going to the flip side too. That's why I say that a lot of people who are alleging that they're spiritual, they're not really spiritual, in my opinion. These are people I know and people I don't know. Because when you let go of things that don't serve you, God brings people and things to your life that does. When you let go of things that are not vibrating with your frequency, the universe brings people, place, and things into your life that will vibe with your frequency, that will elevate your frequency. And so the idea that we have to kiss ass, I call it kissing ass. The idea that we have to be fake and phony and we can't tell people off because, I don't want to hurt my brother's feelings. I don't want to hurt my sister's feelings. I don't want to hurt my mother's feeling. I don't want to hurt my uncle. Bitch, bye. I am grown. As a kid, that probably would be my thing. That was my thing. I don't want to offend nobody. Let me just be quiet. Ooh, my feelings are hurt, but let me not say it because somebody gonna get offended by it. As an adult, bitch, I don't care. As an adult, I don't maliciously attack people. As an adult, I don't maliciously give people negative vibes. I don't intentionally give people negative vibes. I give you what you give me. And if I've ever been rude to you or very direct with you, it's because you needed that. And even going into the sense of being direct, a lot of times people think that directness is rude. A lot of people think that directness is strong, is tough love. No, you're just used to people kissing your ass. You're used to people not really being upfront with you. You're used to people telling you that you're good, then behind your back, they're like, "Ooh, that bitch is stupid. Oh my God, no." Like I said, the same thing I'm telling you to your face, I'm telling it about you behind your back. And the same thing I'm telling people about you behind your back, I'm telling it to your face because I wish you would. And that's to anybody. And that's not fighting words. I'm just saying, I wish you would. I wish you would. That's just it. I wish you would. Because the bitch, it'll be because you know I can talk. Bitch, you know I can read, bitch. It'll be a reading session until one of us cry or one of us just can't talk no more. That's how I get down, bitch. Listen, I got into debates and arguments for hours and hours and hours. Okay? Because that's me. And of course it was, stupid because, girl, it wasn't going nowhere. But still, and like I said, I wish you would put your hands on me too. Because that'd be a whole nother story as well. Self-defense. Anyway, so the flesh profits nothing, but the words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So once again, if Jesus' words, because this is the discussion Jesus had with the disciples, if these are the words of Jesus stating that his words create things, and the spirit that is in Jesus, come on, let's talk about it. First John, that's what I tell you, I need to study John. Okay, First John, verse 4, all the way to motherfucking 14 is powerful. But we're gonna jump into First John. Okay, come on in here. First John, where's it at? Verse 13. And it said, verse 12 to 13. It says, no man hath seen God at any time. If we love one another, God dwelleth in us, and his love is perfected in us. Now, it's not saying if we love one another, then that means that God is in us. No, it's saying that God dwelleth in us, and his love is perfected in us when we love each other, because the love that we give each other magnifies and enfolds within itself. And even speaking into like the fifth dimension and the sixth dimension, I keep telling people this, those dimensions fold upon themselves. And we cannot get into the fifth dimension and the fourth dimension if we cannot unite with each other, if we cannot see past the physical shit. People are talking about, I'm in the fifth, I'm in the fourth. Once again, it's mental illness to me. And you won't change my mind about that. It's mental motherfucking illness. It's not spiritual perception. It's not an opinion. It's motherfucking spiritual illness. And it says, hereby know that we dwell in him and he in us, because he hath given us his spirit. So the spirit of God is in us. And the same God spirit that's in us is the same God spirit that was in the beginning. In the beginning was the word. It's the same God energy. The same God energy that's in us, because that's why they say God never changes, because you don't die. Your energy was created, but it cannot be destroyed. It's here, and it's always going to be here. There's no end of time. Okay, well, the way we perceive it, it is. There's no end of days. Well, the way we perceive it, it is. There's a change of days. There's a change of times, but there's no end of times. There's no end of days. And so, like I said, the spirit that began in the beginning was the word, is the same word and the same spirit that reigns within you, which means you have the ability, and this is not just an idea that I have, because people want to say that, well, if you know this, then why are you not, oh, bitch, you don't know what I'm doing behind the scenes. You don't know what I'm doing behind the scenes, honey. You don't know what I got going on. I don't discuss my business with you, bitch. Bitch, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, honey. So the same energy that was in the beginning, the same word, And the word was a God, and the word was God. That same God that was in the motherfucking beginning, the same God that created the 7 days of creation is the same God that dwelleth in me. And it's the same God that dwelleth within you. We're omnipresent. Bitch, wherever it is, however it is, we can get there. And it all starts with the mind. You got to believe in what it is that you're doing. You can't be like, oh my God, well, I kind of believe it, but I was talking to this friend of mine and she said it's not really powerful. And she said that she tried, it didn't work for her because her mind ain't right. That's why. Your friend's mind is not right. And another thing too, and I keep telling people, a lot of your so-called friends don't want you to motherfucking succeed. A lot of your motherfucking so-called friends don't want you to motherfucking win. A lot of your so-called friends don't really like you because you don't like you. And you attracted them in your motherfucking trauma. And that's a harsh reality, but it is motherfucking truth. And so you gotta, oh, well, my friend told me that I shouldn't do this. And my friend said, well, I mean, I did, I had this, I did, and I did, but, I had this, I did, but, bitch, it sounds like gibberish to me. It's giving me baby talk. It's giving me little baby talk. People like, I love children, and bless those who have their own kids. But some people, they don't have their own kids. They want to take care of other people's kids, and I don't got no wrong with that neither. But I'm just like, honey, these adults be kids too. Find you some grown ass adults, okay? They're children too, because they be all talking and act like fucking kids too. They'll sit here and fight over shit that don't even motherfucking matter. They'll spend their free time, their 24 hours within a day, or they'll spend their 7 days out of motherfucking 30 days fighting over some bullshit that ain't gonna pay no bill, increase their profits, or motherfucking make water into motherfucking wine. So I'm like, bitch, I'm seeking miracles. That's what I care to motherfucking see. That's what I care to motherfucking experience. That's what I care to have experiences that reflect back to me what I'm giving it. And what you seek out, you will find. As we talked about before, and we will go back into this again. And yes, honey, as soon as I woke up, I got up on here. Yes. Let's get right into this, bitch, because everybody can't be liars. Can we talk about it? Everybody cannot be, because people are like, well, this is so true. Then why? Listen, everybody can't be motherfucking liars. You hear me? Everybody cannot be motherfucking liars. Matthew 7, verse 7 through 8 says, ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be open. So you saying that the Bible's lying, huh? You saying that I'm lying because I'm telling you that you have the power to get all that you need and all that you want. You calling the other people, what is those people? Louis Hayes, you calling her a liar, huh? Everybody's just a motherfucking liar when we trying to help you out. Everybody making shit up, but the ones who want to keep you in your body, right? The ones who want to keep you trapped in the motherfucking cell, huh? Everybody lying but them. Hold on to your anger. I remember I used to say that all the time back in the day. They probably still got people out there talking about that bullshit. I want to know how their health is doing. I want to know how their health is doing, because the Bible says you will know the fruit by the fruit that it bears. You will know the tree by the fruit that it bears. And so either way, hold on to that anger, hold on to that pain. It's why I asked this motherfucking sick now. Hold on to that anger, hold on to that pain. It's why you cannot properly manifest right now. Hold on to that anger, hold on to that pain. That's why y'all doing the same old love motherfucking spells that have not manifested motherfucking 10 years. The same old dried ass, tired ass motherfucking love spells that's not motherfucking working. That's that pain and that anger. That's that hurt. That's that realization that it is not what it is or what you think it is. And you want to believe that it is. No, well, I think it is. Okay. Well, that's your story, not mine. That's your business, not motherfucking mine. And so either way, manifesting with the light, and this can go really, really deep, right? This can go really, really deep, is the notion that your thoughts create your reality. And even when bad experiences happen to y'all, sit back and think about, what was I thinking during that time? What was I feeling during that time? How was things going for me? What energies are being sent my way? What energies I allowed in? Who I allowed in? Something that I was thinking about the other day, because I've been doing my thing, honey. I hope y'all been doing y'all thing too. Uh Something I've been thinking about. I had an experience. I have a lot of experiences, but I had an experience, and I'm not saying this in any way, shape, or form to say that this person is evil, or this person is, negative energy. But I'm saying there's something with that energy. And I'm being very direct and honest here. There's something with that energy. But I remember each time I meet with certain people, I notice that something drastically happened. Every time I meet with certain people, something drastically happens, right? And I had to sit back and think about this, and I encourage y'all. That's why I'm sharing this with y'all. I encourage y'all to sit back and think about this as well, right? Anytime something happened, let's say you lose money, let's say, I don't know, anything major, a car accident, near death experience, who, what, when, why, and how, right? Who were you dealing with? What was going on during that time? What was your thought process? What were they talking about? What were they giving you? And it's going to tell you what it is. What is the cause of the misfortune that you're having? What is the cause of the issues that you're having? And that's what I've been doing. I told y'all for the past few months now. September it started, but it's continuing, right? Because I'm really deleting a block people out of my life. People I've known my whole life, new people, it doesn't matter. I'm blocking, deleting. And those who I don't delete permanently, I'm getting dosages of them. So it's not no more, talking every day, all day, and there's nothing personal. We're just on two different levels. And not, I'm on a better level, you're on a better level, but our comprehension, our goals, our worth ethics, it's all different. And that's okay, right? Because you don't judge people because they're different than you. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was going on. And it's every time I would meet with certain energy. And I'm like, what is that? Because if we're both coming together in honest and truth, and we're both saying that we love each other and we care for each other, and we're one, and I got your back, you got my back, then what is it? And it's and the Bible speaks about numbers. The Bible speaks about fellowship, right? The devil can only come into a relationship if one or two of the parties allow that energy to. And I'm not speaking of the devil as a person. I'm speaking of the devil as an opposing energy, because we all have devils with us or on us. And so somebody's allowing that energy within that relationship. And that's the question. And you're thinking to yourself, well, I'm not allowing it because I'm not having discussions in a bad way about our situations, our relationship. But then I started once again thinking about our situations and certain things that we had. And I think about this with all my people that I deal with from time to time. And I was a little hurt by some of the experiences I had. A little hurt. And not in that moment, but looking back at those experiences that I had to release. Like I have to do some real deep breathing exercises, honey, girl. And I'm gonna share these exercises with y'all too on here in the next couple of coming days, maybe week. But still, I had to do some real deep exercise to release that shit. And I was feeling the shit in my neck. I was feeling the shit in my shoulder, in my back, because I was just like, honey, like one prime example of somebody sharing something that were like was a little hurtful. In the situation that I had a couple of months ago, y'all, I was the driver. It was me that rented this car. Everything would have fell back on me, regardless of, let's say, if I was at fault, right? Everything would have been on my insurance. I was not at fault, but everything would have been on my insurance. I would have to pay more for my premium. Blah, 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 blah. But nobody knew about this situation but my mother and my best friend. And I share these things because my best friend is the one that came and got me from the rental place. And also, my mom is going to know because, of course, that weekend I was supposed to go see my mom, or the following weekend, and I had to tell her, like, girl, I need a break because I had a traumatic experience that I need to release out my subconscious. And so, either way, that's why I told those two. But I didn't share that with the grocery store clerk. I didn't share that with the neighbor. I didn't share that with, I just need to tell everybody this experience. Because for one, what the fuck are they gonna do about it? And so either way, the fact that one of the parties involved told me that they shared it on their story, I was like, wait a minute. Right? Like, I was like, okay. But thinking back, I'm like, wait a minute. And it's my mom calling. I'm like, wait a minute. And then going into like deeper, y'all, like I was very, very shooken up by this situation, right? I was very shook by this situation. And even the idea that somebody was having conversations to their other people, and because I'm not going to say what the situation is, but about what I was feeling and what I was thinking. And I'm like, this is why things are projected onto people. Like, as the empathetic person, I always tell people this, like, we could feel those things. We could feel when things are not right. And it may not be right into the sense of you're wishing us bad. It may not be right or wrong to the sense of that you're wishing us harm, but you're doing things that are inflicting energies onto us. And it is affecting us. And so I've noticed, once again, detaching myself from certain energies and really limiting my interactions with person, places, and things, my mood has changed. My ideas have changed. And of course, people for so long, and, it doesn't change, relationships like that. But it does say, hey, until I start to see something different, I start to see, accountability and responsibility. I don't want to I don't want to be around that type of energy no more. And even going into talking with one of my sisters, where we had like a little bit of energy where we got into it and our friendship was about to end. For real, for real. I was about ready to detonate that energy. Like, baby, it's a wrap. And I tell people, I don't care how long I've invested my time and energy with you. I have no problem letting people go. If it's for my sanity, and this is what healing looks like, because people, they don't understand that. They're like, oh, bitch, you don't care for people. That's what it is. You're not a people person. My work deals with people. If I was not a people person, bitch, I'll be a fucking Kermit. I'll be a motherfucking, not Kermit, hermit. I'll be a fucking hermit. I wouldn't be out. I'll be like, bitch, I don't want to be outside. I don't want to talk. I'll be very antisocial. I don't care about people. Don't talk to me. La 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 la. That would be me. But I told her, I know what it's like to be insane, though. I know what it's like to be insane to the extent of I'm trying to change people's perception of me, or try to get our relationships to change. But it's only one-sided. Like, I'm trying to get you to change. I'm trying to get our relationship to be stronger, and you're not really giving a fuck. And so after I started doing my healing work, I've told myself I'm willing to let go of people before I let go of myself. And we lose ourselves when we deal with people, placing things that are not on our frequency. We lose ourselves when we want to kiss ass. Oh, I don't want to come off as a bitch. Oh, everybody's not going to be like me. It's okay. Who am I to judge? Like, I remember I was friends with somebody years ago that was with a woman who was catfishing. And this woman was doing fraud as a catfisher. And this, charge was brought up against her. And this motherfucker was like, well, who am I to judge? And just some weird shit, y'all. And I was like, well, you're saying that because you like her and you don't want to see her as this con artist, as catfish. And that's what's going on. And in that process, you're losing yourself because you have no genuine energy. You can't be real and deal with fake people. You can't be genuine, but deal with phony ass people. People who can't be honest and direct with themselves. You can't be that. You got to find people that are like you. And people like you are going to gravitate towards you. And so either way, I'm willing to let go of friendships, relationships. I don't care how long I've known you. I have family and friends that I grew up with. We know we're 6 months apart, 5 months apart. And just like that, block, ban, delete. And I've not looked back. And I'm not psychotic. I'm not on any drugs. I'm not on anything. Once again, I'm willing to let go of relationships that are unhealthy, that are toxic. And the minute that we learn and realize that we don't need people because we need people, the better off it will be, because we do need each other. But the people you actually need and that actually need you are going to show up when you let go of people that are just using you. And so, like I said, I was willing to let go of that friendship because I'm like, shit, there's a lot going on. But then sitting there thinking about it and assessing the energies, because that's what spiritual people do. That's what energy workers do. We assess energy. I was talking to my sister and I said, what it is that I let certain energy in. Certain energy got into the cookie jar. Because I like to think of my spirit as a bakery shop. You know, because I love, you know, the inner me love cookies and cakes and ho-hos and pies, you know. That just gives me comfort, even though I don't eat those foods like that. It just gives me comfort. It makes me feel comfortable. It gives me good old love, you know, energy, high vibrational energy, sugar, sugar, sugar. And it does give you diabetes, which means you got glucose all through your blood. Anyway, your blood is like syrup, baby. But anyway, so the spirit me, I see myself as like a bakery shop, right? And like a pie pan and a cake pan and a cookie jar. You know, these are things I hold stuff in. And so I just said, I let certain energy into the motherfucking cookie jar. And that energy came in with animosity. That energy came in with jealousy. The energy came in as I need to be treated equal. The energy came in as I don't want this bitch to be better than. And this is how, you know, that demonic energy masquerades itself. So all the jealousy and shit comes up to the top. And then now, bitch, you're fighting for nothing. You're snapping for nothing. You're cussing out your best friend. You're letting people that you've invested time and energy in, you know, you're letting them go. And you're saying, oh my God, they're going crazy. Like you're seeing them from a different perception because that's the goal of the devil. That demonic ass energy wants you to see people who love you and support you as the enemy. And people who have really not supported you and love you as the one who really loves you. And it's hard to think about that. I have to think about it and be like, damn, we've been through a lot of stuff. We've been through a lot of stuff. We had a lot of experiences. And of course, there's one thing this person could work on. But we've been through a lot of stuff. And this person's been more supportive to me than anybody else outside of my mother on this planet. So it's like, how would that be because of misunderstanding? How would that be because energies came in? And so anyway, we talked about it. And I knew that was a sign because we had the same conversation. And I watched a show called Grown in Gospel that night for the first time, y'all. And Grown in Gospel. Oh, girl, let's talk about it and I'm going to be done. 2 things. So this happened like 5 days ago. This conversation I had with my sister. We had this conversation. And the same day at night, I get home and I turn on my Roku and they had a show on there called Grown in Gospel. And I said, I got to look at this because they look like they got some loud ass mouths. And the episode that came on was one of the episodes because it was on while I was cleaning up and stuff, getting ready for my little tea I had yesterday. But anyway, so it comes on and the girl is like, I guess there was some type of lie that went on between the friends. Like somebody tried to lie and say that this woman's with this man's husband talking shit. It was something like that. It was a lot of he say, she say, right? And so the lady confronted, well, she said she prayed, and she said the spirit of God showed her that she wasn't lying, the girl wasn't lying, but the person who said that she was having a conversation with the other girl's husband was a liar. And she said, but why would they bring my name up? And she said, because it's demonic, it's the devil, and the devil's about divide and conquer and blah 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 blah. And they were like, amen. And I thought about it, and I said, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's about loneliness. It's about depression. It's about sickness of the mind, feeling unworthy. And that's not of God. That's not of your higher self. That's not of the light. That is something overshadowing the reality of things. And so that happened, y'all. We released that. And I told y'all, I do Reiki and stuff on myself because I'm a Reiki master and teacher, certified. I can teach you Reiki, baby. Yes, I can. Certified. Hello. Yes, girl, by institution, a real situation. Hello? Anyway, so I do Reiki on myself. And I'm in the process of doing Reiki. And, I send over love and light to people. And literally the next day, y'all, which was literally, no, a couple of days later. Yeah, a couple of days later, because this was Sunday. And then literally Tuesday or Wednesday, we go get some protein cheesecakes, right? My sister and I, we go get some protein cheesecakes. And yes, girl, cheesecake, and they put protein powder, and it has 47 grams of protein, girl. And it's a real cheesecake, girl. What? Baby, what? Girl, it's healthy too, y'all. It's so good. It tastes really like strawberry cheesecake too. Anyway, and they make this homemade. So anyway, girl, we go there, and we're just minding our business. And this guy comes up, and he's like, hello, ladies. And I'm thinking this man is about to ask us for some money or something. But he said, wow, oh my God, you ladies made my day. Just out the blue, y'all. Like, we're sitting here just looking, I won't say bummy, but we're not like looking dressed up. Like, we just, same old, same old. We're just sitting here talking, just minding our business. And he's like, wow, you ladies made our, and I don't know what race he was. He kind of sounded like he had like a either Hawaiian accent or Ilocano accent. It was one of them. But he's like, wow, you ladies made my day. Wow, you guys are so cool. And he's sitting here, went to hug, but he's like pounding our fists and shit. And we're like, okay. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck was that about? And she's like, I don't know. He goes in. It was a gun shop. We were by a gun shop, an ammo place. And he comes out with the boxes. One of the boxes fell. My sister go grab the box to help him because I'm like, bitch, I ain't lifting up no box. Sorry, girl. Girl, that shit looked heavy as fuck. She lifted up. And he's like, wow, you made my day for the second time. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm like, what the fuck? After my sister and I were talking on the phone, and she's like, yeah, he probably saw us radiating. Because that was just so weird, y'all. It was so weird. And I'm saying that about energy, right? That's why I'm bringing this up. Releasing that energy, right? And overshadowing, energy being heavy, something going on between us, not really talking about what we are talking about it because we had to sit down, talk about it. And then bam, just that gets released. And literally a couple days later, bitch, the man is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And even going into yesterday, girl, I have the same exact dress, y'all, this gold and black dress that I wore yesterday. Because some stores are open. I go into the store, and once again, minding my business, go inside the store. And I said, well, let me get me some, because I was going to make me a peach cobbler. I was like, let me just buy me a Marie Callender's mini peach pie and get some vanilla ice cream. And so anyway, I get my stuff, girl. And the girls that work at the store, they always see me, y'all. This is some weird shit. This is where I'm like, this is definitely energy. They see me, and they're like, oh my God, look at you looking all dolled up. Like, and I'm just like, girl, I don't have no makeup. I just have on this dress. I got on some Skechers shoes with this dress. What are y'all seeing? But of course, leaving out, it hit me. It's that light. Because I've been in positive energy. I've been in positive mindset, positive thoughts. I've been literally casting out demons and shit in situations and in motherfucking people. Because, bitch, like I told you, we do our work. And so either way, we'll talk about that another time, y'all, because I've already been here for some time, girl. What time is about to be 12 o'clock? But I said, girl, that's what they seen. They seen that motherfucking light energy. And a lot of people want a piece of that motherfucking light. They want it, they want it, they want it. But bitch, listen. Okay. Okay. You can't get it. Okay. Anyway, let me see who commented up in here before I go. Okay, y'all. Yes, come on in here, Jay. Yes, honey. Who you doing? Yes, Julie V. Good morning. Yes, honey. We are great, Julie. How you doing? Yes, come on in here. Yes, Grand Madam. Yes, good afternoon, Grand Madam. How you doing? Yes, honey. GMT. Yes, honey. I need to click on your. I always tell myself, I always tell myself, Grand Madam, I'm gonna go click on your channel, and I don't. And it's not that I don't want to. I forget. Okay. And that's the other thing too. YouTube, see, that's how we say YouTube be fucking messy as fuck too. They share people's videos that you don't really fuck with, and they know you don't fuck with them. And then the people that you want to see, they don't share. Girl, I'm drinking water right now too, y'all. Can we wake up? Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes, honey. It's saying God word create. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Was also saying that God word creation is also thought caught by the thought, because I talk about how we all have two wombs, and this is scientific, what they say, occult information. This is real occult information taught to you by one of these organizations. I'm not promoting, even though you got to pay some coin to join these organizations. And thank goodness I didn't have to pay a motherfucking thing. And a lot of people say that too back in the day. Well, if you're a part of this, you know, if you don't have to pay nothing, then how did you know? Bitch, I still got the books. I still got the materials. I still got the books from these organizations. I still got the materials, honey, because I have some real good shit up in it. You have some real good antidotes to a lot of good shit. And if you look up the information and all that good shit, girl, it's some coin. It's like $10,000 for some courses. And like I said, I didn't have to pay for that. And that's how I keep telling people, I am so grateful and I'm so thankful for the universe, because when it says that according to the day I was born on, astrologers say I was born on a very unlucky day. I don't know if I believe that. That's what I said. I believe that we are in control of our magic, because according to astrology, I was born on a very unlucky day. And with that being said, I thought to myself, looking back, like, well, I've had some unlucky experiences, but I also had some good experiences. I had experiences where I stumbled across purses and trash cans, returned the purses, and I got paid $600. Like, I had situations where I came across people who I would like take care of them, who became spiritual teachers for me, where they paid me every Friday $1. And then before it ended, they were giving me $5 every Friday at 11 years old. You know what I mean? Like, I just think about that. And even going into the sense of one of these organizations, when I was a teenager, I stumbled across this organization through a company that was selling motherfucking diet pills. And with that being said, I was able to sign up for that. They said that nobody under the age of 18 could work there. And I was 16 years old and I started working for this company. Okay. And they actually forged the paper to say I was 18, because you didn't have to have a social security number. And it didn't ask you for your ID number either. So I was a minor working for this company as an 18-year-old. And I was, like I said, I was more than likely the youngest person. I mean, from what they said in their little line of what they call it, the line, you know, that they have the head person, so forth, so forth. I was the youngest. Okay. And I was in all of California. And so either way, honey, with that being said, I was connected with people who was a part of that. And they said, baby, I'm going to take you underneath my wings. Now, they, you know, some bad shit, but there was some good shit with it too. And like I said, I learned a lot. And like I said, I kept my materials through all these years, baby. Yes, baby, all these years. Still got my materials. And so anyway, girl. And I gotta lie about that. Anyway, two wombs. The occult information. Two wombs. We have two wombs. We have a lower womb and an upper womb. For men, it is the prostate. This is why they say no matter what, a man would get prostate cancer if he lives long enough, which is not true, because diet, you know, whatever. But they say that. And then the second one would be the brain. Okay, within that brain, you could say the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, which actually shaped like a penis and a vagina. That's why they say we all have both sexes. Everybody's non-binary. We all have male and female testosterone, estrogen, you know, we all have that. Anyway, so going into a woman, you know, you have the actual uterus that is not dormanted. And then you have the pineal gland, the pituitary gland. So that's another womb. And so either way, and there's process to that, right? Because it all works together. So I'm not only calling out the pineal gland, because of course the hippocampus, all that stuff is connected. The corpus callosum, it's all a part of the uterus. It all helps it flourish and function. And so with that being said, all thoughts create things. And when people are saying, I can't, I don't want to be around that. I was having a conversation with somebody a couple of days ago because they were talking about somehow they want to do this, but they can't afford this. And I think they're really trying to get me to say, okay, I can give you some. And I always tell people this, girl, when it comes down to like finances and stuff, I'm a little bit of a hoarder because, baby, I mean, let's talk about it. When I needed it, nobody had it for me. I have to go out and shake some titties and slap my ass, and that's what I have to do to get my money. So, bitch, you wasn't there then. Don't be here now. Okay. So I can tell you how to get it. I can tell you what has worked for me, and you can apply it or you can let it fly, whatever. And so anyway, so I was telling them, like, you need to, first of all, I was just walking them through the steps. And girl, it turned into a fight. And I said, oh no, that's the demonic energy. Bye. I hung up. I said, that's the demonic energy because I'm trying to change your mindset. Your mindset is you cannot afford. And it's not that you cannot afford, you don't want to afford it. You don't want to afford it because we live in 2023. You don't want to afford it. It's not that you can't, you don't want to. Because your dreams are not bigger than what you could perceive, right? Dreams are like pregnancies, right? Dreams are ideas and they're going to come into fruition. And of course, sometimes people's dreams are really, really big that, oh my God, I can't manifest. No, you could manifest. It's just going to take a lot of time, a lot of dedication. So with that being said, I'm like, no, you got to change that mindset, and your goals that you have is achievable. I could see you doing it in 3 months. Well, how's that going to happen though? I'm telling you how it's going to happen. You need to jot this down, write this down. Okay, all right, okay, whatever. Our mindset is what creates our reality. Bottom line. When there's a will, there's a way. And bitch, going into resources and stuff, honey, use all your resources. That's why I said, girl, once again, use what you got to get what you want. And use what you got don't mean, bitch, you got a booty hole, so you're going to let people do your booty hole so you can pay. No. We're talking about use everything you got, your resources, people you may know to get where you need to get to. And it's always an even exchange, right? It's always you help me, so I'm going to help you. I'm going to pay it forward. That's what it's always about, paying it forward, honey. Okay. Hello. Come on, Shamika. Yes, good afternoon, honey. Yes, Shamika. It's the confidence. Yes. You said it. Yes. 3 lights. So the sun, the moon, the light of humans. Right. Yes. The sun, the moon, and the stars. And the scientists said that we are made of star dust. No, bitch, we are the fucking stars. How about that? We are the fucking stars. And let me tell you, that's even so crazy too. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle. There's 2 things with that. Something have come up that you can actually take ashes of your deceased loved ones and make diamonds with it. I don't know if y'all seen that or not. Second of all, if you look up, it says that our bodies emit light, flashing light. It goes up and down. It's bright, it's dim every day. That's how stars be blinking, y'all. And the crazy thing about it is I told y'all, I had an uncle that passed away. He was a very powerful person. He was a pastor, but this uncle was a very before he became a pastor late in age too, like I think 50. But before he became a pastor, he was a guiding spirit. Like he always had the right words to say. He always knew what to say. And my mom said that he got that from my grandfather, right? And so he always knew what to say and how to say it, and no matter what you were going through, no matter what you were feeling, he could come in that room and he could say, listen, it's going to be okay. And just something about that brought you comfort. And so this uncle died. And before he died, I told you about the dream I had where I was above the earth, but I was like on the earth. It was weird. And I was seeing these flashing lights, like like rainbow lights, like starlights, just like up and close flashing. And sure enough, like I said, they said he died. And so anyway, I saw that as spirit coming in. I saw that as energy coming in. I saw that as energy, the spirit body shifting into something. And so either way, that's what we are. We are stars, right? Our lights are always blinking, right? Beacon of light, strong light. And that's what they say too. You try to dim other people's lights so your light can shine brighter. That will never happen. You can never dim someone else's light so your light can shine brighter. You think that's what's going on, but that's not what's going on. Honey, everybody's light can shine just as bright, honey. It doesn't dim. Okay, because the light I project is very different from the light you project. Just like the light that the moon projects is different from the light that the sun projects. And I do think the moon has its own light. I don't give a fuck what scientists say. Oh, the sunlight reflect off the moon. No, that's what y'all want us to think because y'all want to counteract that there's no God. Y'all want to counteract that there's nothing. Nothing is nothing. That's what it is. That's what y'all believe. Nothing is nothing. And in spirit, everything is everything. Come on in here. So y'all, that's what y'all want us to believe. So no, bitch, the sun has its own light and the moon has its own light. And we have our own light. How about that? Can we talk about it? Hello. Yes, because I told you, I have to hear in my mind what I'm thinking. So word of thoughts. Yes, honey. Yes. Whoa, diamonds from ashes. Yes. Jay, look at that. Pretty amazing, honey. Look that shit up. Yeah. Yeah, it was 44 degrees when I got up. It was 44 motherfucking degrees, y'all. And if y'all over there in Chicago, y'all like, that's not cold. In California, that's fucking cold. Okay? Hello. In California, that's fucking cold, baby. Okay? That's cold. So I have to turn this heater on. Is she dead? There we go. She ain't. So, yes, honey. Yes, girl. Diamond from ashes. Look it up, Jay. They actually have it. A woman lost her firstborn baby. They cremated the baby, and then they took the baby ashes and they made a yellow diamond with the ashes. And I said, whoa. That's I'm like, girl, there's so much secrets out there. There's so much shit out there that they can do, but they're not telling us. And then the spirit reveals it to some of us. Oh, only two. I always take three. Burdock root, honey. I take burdock root. I take a lot of herbs, but burdock root was the major one. Oh, girl. Oh, that was good. On an empty stomach, girl. I get to break my fast today at 3:30. So I got 3 hours, girl. I'm not even thinking about food neither. Girl, I barely broke my fast yesterday at like 6:20. And the day before that, I think I stopped eating at 11 p.m. And I don't do that on purpose. You get so caught up and you don't think about food, honey. You'll be like, oh, I gotta go eat. But last night I did pig out, girl. I had me some Smart Food popcorn. I had me some hot Cheetos with lemon. I sure did. Bitch, don't judge me. Hello. And I had that pie with the ice cream. Girl. Anyway, y'all. Excuse me. That can be debunked by there is neon bright sea animals under sea, meaning only way of light comes from the sun is a lie. Right. That's why I said I think scientists' job is to really prove that there is no higher power. That's what I really believe. I think their job is to prove that there's no higher power. Because a long time ago, the naive me would think that scientists are of God. Like God are giving these scientists this knowledge to help out mankind. But I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, like, but that has to be one of that has to be like the smallest, not dumbest, but this has to be a God with not that much power. If that's the case, because the same ideas and energy that he's giving or she's giving these scientists, she can also give me. She can give us all these downloads. Like, I know spiritual downloads. So it's like we can all get these spiritual downloads to start doing something. Everybody having these, that's how I be thinking about too. All these so-called Christians are having nightmares about Christ returning. I'm just like, girl, y'all said this fucking 300 years ago, girl. When is he coming? Anyway, they had nightmare stuff about Christ returning too, girl. Do your research. But anyway, I'm looking at these videos. I'm like, but you sitting here with no shade, honey. You sitting here with diabetes, high blood pressure, but God is showing you people. God is saying the homosexuals better get right. Oh, come on in here. The Spirit of the Lord showed me that y'all, and I keep forgetting to keep telling y'all 144,000. Y'all really think all y'all going and y'all all not going. So it's crazy to think, oh, praise you, Jesus, you're coming back, but you're not going to heaven, baby. The chance of you going to heaven it's slim to none. And so either way, I'm like, y'all having apocalyptic judgment day dreams, but God ain't changing your mind on your diet. Because it said that God is the light that gives life. And I'm going to trust in the process that God created you with purpose. And I'm going to trust in the process that God is here to give you life. So I don't feel like God is going to give you fear, because fear is death. That's why they have to fear. They have to give you fear. I don't feel like the Most High is going to give you fear or give you something demonic like that. Oh God, I had a dream that the world caught on fire and all sort of good shit. But you didn't have a dream about changing your diet so you don't get your diabetes worse. Like, make it make sense for me. So God is so loving, so powerful. Oh, praise you. And I do believe that. I do believe that. But God is the God you praise and worship is so powerful, so loving, so knowing. But yet he's not giving you ideas to make your life better. He's not giving you ideas to change your life so that your life could be abundantly filled and full. Instead, he got your ass sitting over here with sickness in the body, but showing you visions of the world in it. No, that's not like the devil is showing you visions, baby. And to even bring it deeper than this, Lucifer is the bringer of light, who was cast out of heaven. How about that? Light also stands for knowledge. Light also stands for visions. Light also stands for knowing. So with that idea that it is God that is showing me these visions, no, it's not. And I'm willing to tell you that to your face, evangelistically, apocalyptic, what you call her, Apostle Leanne. I'm willing to tell you that to your motherfucking face. That's not God. That's the devil showing you that. That is not God. Because God will show you how to stop eating. God will show you how to stop eating so you have to get that gastric bypass surgery. How about that? How? How about that? How? Jesus. How about that? That's what God would have done. God would have said, when you said, Jesus, take this sickness out of me, because that's the same prayer I prayed. Can we talk about it? We could break down the scripture. That's the same prayer I prayed. I said, God, please, help me with my sicknesses and remove anything in my body that's not supposed to be in my body, and any sickness, any illness that is going on. I said to be broken and cast it out, and also the good shit. And that's when God started giving me motherfucking ideas. Say, bitch, you're eating too much motherfucking sugar. So let's start there. You're eating fucking 200 grams, 300 grams of sugar a day. Let's start there. How about that? And then it started changing after that. And that's what I said. That's how we're here today. That's how we're here today, girl. Hello. And that was, I told y'all, they were concerned about numbers. They were not saying you got diabetes, because I don't. But they were concerned. They were like, you're pre-diabetic. They were concerned, your numbers are a little this and that, your kidney numbers are a little off. And that's when I said, bitch, I got to jump in. I got to stop. And we know that sugar damages your kidneys. Sugar damages your tissues, your major organs, including your brains, kidneys, lungs, liver, and heart. And so, like I said, me knowing these things, I'm praying, and the Holy Spirit is following and saying, bitch, no, you need to change this. And that's what happened. So like I said, bitch, you know, I've seen it, tell me the Holy Spirit talking to you, and you got gout. You're not sitting here and telling me the Holy Spirit talking to you and you got unless you had this shit before you met Christ, you're not going to be all big at the big girl, high blood pressure and shit, taking 20 fucking pills, talk about you a healer and the most high, Jesus Christ, oh Yahshua and all sort of bullshit is helping you. I don't believe that. You lying. You're blasphemous, honey. You're a liar. Girl sitting here sucking down pig feet and shit, talking about some God told me, the Spirit of the Lord told me that he was going to be blessing you. Well, where's your blessing at? Where's your blessing at? Because, bitch, the house and the car could be the blessing, but you can't walk. That would be a real blessing right there for the Lord to help you walk. And then, well, it's not in my story to be a walker. God want me to use crutches and shit. Oh, okay. That's your business, not mine. God don't want me to use no crutches. How about that? That's your business, not mine, sister. Okay? Sister Mary Claire. That's your business, not mine. What you got going on is your tea. Anyway, y'all, let me go. Mudra classes will definitely be sent out this weekend. The Mudra classes, yes, honey. And also next week, for those who signed up for, I gotta end it. Today, I'm ending the 3 classes I have up right now. We're gonna close them out. Don't worry, we're gonna reopen them. We're gonna have a Black Friday weekend too, because what I said I was gonna do as well, because I had so many emails over the past 2 weeks about people wanting to do mini casework and stuff, and I said, you know what? Let me come on YouTube and talk about that. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna be on a Blogspot by tonight. We're gonna add 2 more classes. One is on ancestor veneration, and the other one is on cutting ties. Yes, girl, cutting ties on all levels. And it's really not hard. Well, says the person who, okay. Let's say it's easy to learn how to do it. How about that? Yes, it's a process, but it's easy to learn to do it. Okay. Once you put it down, you'll get it up. Ow! Once you put it down, you will get it up. Once you get it down, you will get it up. Once you get it down, you will get it up. Yeah, I'm anointing myself with my waters and oils right now. I made a cute little water that I'm gonna be giving out to the people who signed up for that class too, honey. I need y'all need to let me know where to send it to. I made a cute little water, y'all, and this water smells good. I went over here to, I want to say this before I go. Shout out to my, where did he say he was from? We don't say Middle East. He said he was from some Middle Eastern country. I had no idea, y'all, that there is a very exotic item. I'm not gonna say what it is because people are gonna be jumping to it, bitch. And I want to hoard this information. There is a exotic item that these people make something out of, and I never knew this, right? Until I went inside the store to go get me some mint water and some rose water and something else, because I made 7 waters, right? And so there was another water I got, and I went in and I said, what the hell is this? Because I could see the little brown shit. And the guys are like, oh, that's blah, blah, blah. And I said, what do y'all do with this? And he said, oh, we add this into, and he's giving me examples. And I'm like, what? And so I turn it over, and it's pure essence. It's basically oil, this item, and something else mixed in, but it's all of the same product. And so I said, what? So, honey, I put it in one of my waters. And, girl, let me tell you, you feel it, girl. You could be in a bad mood, girl. I spray that shit on me right now like I'm doing right now. I'm not in a bad mood, though. You spray yourself with that, baby, it just, you feel like, baby, you feel elevated. Bitch, you hear me? You feel like, baby, I'm the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, and the motherfucking 7. And I wish you would say I'm not. And it smells really good, too. Of course, I put my little jasmine on with it too, girl. Yes, girl. You get all up in your nooks and crannies. Anyway, that's it, honey. Yes, girl. Let me see. If God wasn't real, humans could stop natural disaster. Period. Right. If God wasn't real, why can't the scientists prevent and stop? Right. Why you said it? Hello. And let me tell you what's something that's even crazier. I believe that humans create these natural disasters, and not in the sense of humans are doing some fucked up ass shit. What I mean is that you notice that these natural disasters, like humans creating like a cyclone and stuff, because that could be. But have you ever thought about when something like a hurricane or a tornado happens in a certain part of America or the world? Have you ever did your research on these cities and these towns and stuff to see what's going on? Like the history of these towns and see what's really going on? You'll be blown away. You'll be blown away by the inference. So it's like, is that natural or is that some energy that needs to be reconciled? Did we talk about it? Is that natural or is that some energy that needs to be reconciled? Y'all got some blood on y'all motherfucking hands that need to be cleaned away. And that's why there's always some fucking hurricanes, some fucking drying out, flooding out shit going on. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, honey. Okay. Yes, I see that spirit is in everyone, not just a select few. You said it, everyone. Spirit is in everyone. Everyone. You said it, everyone. Okay. Everyone. Okay. So being in lightness as in non-heavy energy is better than being in heavy. Positive energy emotionally, mentally, because the heavy energy, no matter if it's positive or negative, attract the opposite. Yes, you're right. Heavy energy will attract heavy energy. Lighter energy will attract lighter energy. So once again, they said if you hold on to a thought, this will separate lighter energy from heavier energy. This is one example, right? Because I don't feel like words could really describe metaphysical definition of things. That's what I say beyond words. Energy, emotions cannot be interpreted. There's millions and millions and millions and billions, if not trillions. I will be willing to say this. If there's 11 billion people, well, they said 7 billion. I always get 10 billion, 11 billion. I just feel like there'd be some undocumented shit going on. But anyway, that ain't my business. So there's 8 billion people on this planet, allegedly. There has to be 8 billion plus different words. And according to what I've researched, they said there's 1,500 commonly used words in every language. No matter what language you speak, there are 1,500 commonly used words. And words, to me, although they're pronounced differently, if they have the same definition, they're the same word. So with that being said, there are words that we don't even know the definition to. There are words that can only be interpreted by emotion and feeling, right? Or feeling of the emotion and the energy. So heavy energy would be an example of always been thought about something, right? I know people that had a series of bad events happen to them and they say, I'm a worrier. And I'm like, I am too. That's how I learned how to use my gifts to manifest. People who think a lot, when I say it's nonstop think, you have the ability to manifest a better life for yourself. Because you're always in that process of thinking anyway, which is always in the process of creation. And so that whole idea that you're thinking, and bad shit is happening is because you're thinking about the bad shit. You're thinking about, oh my God, I'm never gonna, oh my God, what happened? This happened. Oh my God, again. And yeah, you're thinking about that over and over and over, and it's manifesting. So that's a form of heavy energy. You're thinking about something over and over. And then on a positive aspect of heavy energy would be you're thinking about you manifesting this car, this house, this man, this woman, and you're heavily on this thought process. Because a lot of people say this too. If the law of attraction was real, why can everybody attract what they want? Because once again, it is the thought process that is fucked up. The thoughts you're having has to be in a safe, comfortable environment. If you're saying, I want to be rich, you have to be surrounded by richness. You can't be in the hood, go to the liquor store, see cars on bricks, talk about you trying to manifest and win the lottery and become rich. That's not going to happen. You can't say that you're trying to be healed, but you're always dealing with sick people. And we're saying sick people to the sense of negative. They're feeding that shit. So once again, your ideas and your thoughts is what's creating your reality. So heavy energy, once again, is heavy in thought. Heavy in focus. heavy in whatever it is that you got going on, your feelings, because we manifest with feelings. It's not just thoughts. We manifest with feelings. Our thoughts are there, but they're projected by feeling. You know, when you get excited, have you ever noticed that when you're excited, people can sense it, like, whoa, you're in a good mood today. And you're thinking to yourself, I'm happier. But how do you know I'm in a good mood? Because I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying hi and bye. You know what I mean? So once again, you're emitting off something and you're going to attract something with that emission. Even going into the idea, and I have to bring this up because this comes up for me all the time and it just came up right now too. Dressing like you have power attracts other people with power or other people who's also seeking to be in power. Dressing like you're not powerful, and we can call that however you want to call it, dressing like a thug, dressing like a hoe, whatever. You're going to attract people that are also not in power, a thug, a hoe, or people who want some of that. If you could cover your body and you could look basic as fuck and still get people trying to bend you over, trying to get that number, then you know there's something really going on within you. You really are pulling. You really are attracting something. If you have to sag your pants to let people know that you are what you are, in order for them to know that, if you have to, wear coochie cutters, have your coochie lips hanging out the coochie cutters, wearing sheer t-shirts with your nipples showing, that type of shit, bending over so they can see it wide and shit, just to prove that you that bitch, then once again, you're going to attract people that are going to want it, or people that are going to say you're not that bitch. And so once again, we're always in that. And then going into lighter energy. Okay. Lightly thinking about, a prime example, lightly thinking about something, right? Ooh, I'm trying to manifest. Okay. 1 minute, 2 minute, bam, you're done. That's still going to manifest, but on a lighter note. Even going into the lighter in the sense of the opposite of that. Let's say if you're going into the real definition of light or dark, whatever, healing work. Right? Another good example, I told y'all, we do light and dark energy. A lot of times you don't go straight into dark. Dark is like the last resort, in my honest opinion. That's the last resort. You did the good work and the bad work manifested. So good example, let's say you have a situation, and I'm just giving out an example. You have a situation where the man you want is dating someone else, but they have you thinking that you're the one. They're leading you on to thinking that they actually want to be with you and not that other person. The light way to do that work would be to heal any unhealed aspects of his heart and also heal the aspects of the other person so they could become whole within themselves and realize that relationship is not the relationship that they want to be in, and they can end it. That's the light, white magic work aspect of doing work on that situation. The darker aspect of doing that work would be to fuck shit up, separate them, make her life miserable, make his life miserable, make them fight, make them argue, make him not happy at his job. And that takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of energy. So once again, the lighter, you're doing good because you're helping to heal two people. Or the darker, you're fucking shit up. And once again, it has to come back to you. There's no way around that. There's no way around that. Now, once again, dark energy does not come back to you if it is justified. You called my job, you got me fired. You showed up to my house, whatever. You started problems. Doing heavy work is justified because it's livelihood. You came for my livelihood. You tried to stop what was going on. My good. I'm working hard and you're trying to stop that. That's justified black magic. Unjustified is because you're jealous, because you're a hater, because they look better, they talk better, they act better, they have a better personality. And you're like, I don't like that bitch. Let's fuck that bitch up. Yeah, we all have free will. But bitch, that free will get your ass fucked up. And we see it all the time. People getting on here looking crazy. And even going to some people too, I was looking back at somebody as a side note. Somebody I was watching, I was like, oh, she doing good, whatever. I was like, let me click on this. I clicked on the video 2 years ago. I'm like, damn, they were so youthful looking, so light looking. Now it's like, fuck, they look like they done aged like 20 years. So I'm like, there's some fucked up ass shit going on with that person in the inside. They doing some fucked up ass shit. And somebody getting got. I don't know. I'm just saying. Anyway, let me go. Let me go, honey. You gotta be the energy you want to attract, okay? Love and light. Same to you, Julie. Come on in here. Mystic, does the black square for manifestation connect with the Kaaba and Mecca? Yes, it does. Which is connected to Saturn. How? Hello? It connects to Saturn. Look up Saturn, honey. Hello? Look up Saturn. Hello? The age of the Aquarius. So, come on in here. Yes. Pluto and Saturn energy. And to also put the icing on the cake, Christmas is the celebration of Saturn. Hello. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the last jewel I'm giving today. There's a group of people, i.e. sorcerers, who work with these disasters, or is it human unconsciously causing them? It's human unconsciously and consciously causing them. Emotion. Let me tell you something. I learned something a long time ago, right? The laws of cause and effect. There's no anti-war. There's no anti-war, anti-poverty. There's no such thing as that. Anti will feed into the anti. What you will say is pro-wealth, pro-peace, pro-equality. And that's like you're telling people, Black people are always facing injustices, and not all, but most are always facing injustices because they don't want equality for everybody. They're like, well, everybody had their piece of pie. We need our piece of the pie. Once again, why I don't really care for the Claude Andersons and stuff, because you're creating more division and more separation. And this is why there's never going to be any growth. This is why there's never going to be any excellence. This is why there's never going to be a day where there will be equality all across the board, because you're teaching people, because you had injustices and you had inequality situations, that you don't care about equality for all people. And like I said, this is why people have the story of, I'm always looking about Martin Luther King being an agent. I'm like, y'all only said it because they were about human rights. Coretta Scott King. They were about equality for gay, straight, Black, white, Muslim, Christian. They were about that. And y'all don't want that. And that's why the world is fucked up. So I'm going to continue to say, we have to be pro-equality. That means everybody have equal rights. We have to be pro whatever. There's no I'm anti-war. No, you're not. Or if you are, yeah, that's why the wars are going to continue to happen. You should be about pro-peace. Because when you say pro-peace, now you're seeking out peaceful ways to solve things. When you say pro-life, pro-equality, now you're looking for equal ways to solve things. So, yes, I think that consciously, and that's going into what I was saying. Yeah, people unconsciously and consciously create these things. They sit down and you have everybody being negative in this area. Times are changing and people are not changing with the times. People don't want to change with the times. Times are changing. This is why things are getting worse and worse every year. Times are changing. We have a chance to evolve, because in the word evolve, we have the word love. If you did scramble, evolve, have the word love. So it is through the heart chakra that we see things, that we change things, and we become things. That's why we call the heart chakra the information channel. Everything you need to know and learn comes through the heart. So if people came together, let's say if you had a city of 20,000 people, and everybody in that city was about everybody taking care of themselves, an eye for an eye. You do me, I do you. That city is going to thrive. That city is going to excel. That city is going to be goddamn motherfucking great. When you look at a city where there's 20,000, or area, because we can start small. We can start with areas and blocks where everybody's miserable, they're unhappy, they're unhealthy. Everybody's talking shit. Everybody's gossiping. Guess what happened? Now bad shit happened. Now there's Pipelines busting. Now there's buildings falling apart. Now there's weird disasters going on. Tornado, tsunami. Weird shit going on. Now there's weird shit going on. And so that goes with anything. And we're not just talking about the projects, so that go into money and shit too. You know, all that's energy. But going into, like I said, do your research. Look up places that had like bad tornadoes, bad hurricanes, bad this, that, see what happened. Like I can think about San Francisco, right? There's a lot of port cities, right? San Francisco has some real bad shit. The whole Bay Area has some real bad shit over the past, let's say, 100 years. But if you look at these cities were port cities, right? People were brought in from other countries through these cities. Things were imported, items were imported into America through these cities. When people started getting greedy, when people started getting disrespectful, when people started getting nasty and abusive with their power or so-called information, that's when shit started getting fucked up. That's when you had collapsing of bridges. You had earthquakes that were crashing people, places, and things. You had businesses destroyed. Think about it. Because people are doing some fucked up ass shit. And like I said, there's a lot of underground shit going on in a lot of places like New York and LA. And it's just a matter of time. And that's all I'm gonna say. It's just a matter of time. You already had landslides and shit. Just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before shit really, really hits the fan. And then you're gonna be looking like it's God, it's natural. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Bitch, you gotta come out from hiding. You gotta come out from hiding, demons. You gotta come out from motherfucking hiding. That's what's going on, bitch. Where you think you're hiding at, those places will be destroyed. That's what the fuck is going on. Where you think you're hiding at, that's the energy we're moving into. Where you're hiding at, Palestine, Israel. Where you're hiding at, they will be destroyed. Because you're going to come out. You're going to come out. You're going to come out. We're going to see your face. And you're going to sit here and maybe you might have a spokesperson for you, speaking for you. Make it seem like it's something else. But bitch, we see you. People who have eyes to see, people who have ears to hear, we're seeing and we're hearing you. We see you and hear you. We're feeling you 3 times. 3 times, bitch. 3 times the motherfucking charm. We're seeing it. So like I said, stay positive, y'all. Do the work. Invest in yourself. Okay? Okay. Invest in yourself. Work on you. Okay? Come on, little Debbie Cakes. Yes, honey. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jay. Love and light to you as well, honey. Stay positive. Come on in here, little Debbie Cakes. Yes, honey. Shamika. Yes, honey. Listen, Debbie, we're on our way off, honey. We will be back, Fat. We will be back. We will listen. Woo, Jesus. Woo. Ah! We will be back. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm excited, y'all. I am excited, girl. Where is my motherfucking purse at? Girl, let me put on my clothes. Girl, I already brushed my teeth, washed my face. Yes, I did, girl. I'm making a habit to get on here before I come on and wash my teeth, brush my face, whether y'all see me or not. Brush my teeth, wash my face, start my day, say my prayer, and then come out and deal with y'all. Okay? Okay. Anyway, y'all, bye for now. Love and light, okay? Yes, honey. I got some hot chips. Me too, honey. I just rolled my bag up. I got me some hot chips and some hot popcorn. Yeah, but I have a cute little bag, girl. Don't judge me. I got a Ziploc bag over here on the side of my bed, and I put my stuff in and I zip that bag up. And girl, we got our hot chips, our popcorn. I even bought me some Veras. You know what Veras is. You don't know what Vera is, girl. Look it up. And so that's what I had, girl. Today, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got some errands I got to run, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I don't know if I'm going to have me some falafel, or am I going to go get me some pieology? Do I want to get some Chinese today? You know, and that's another motherfucking thing to this Chinese place over here. They're going to get cussed out today. They're going to get fucking cussed out today. Because Thanksgiving was only one day. Why the fuck were y'all closed for 3 days? I didn't even know the Chinese celebrate Thanksgiving like that, girl. What y'all got going on? What y'all doing for those 3 days, mama? Monday Tuesday, Wednesday, and motherfucking Thursday. The audacity, bitch. I'm letting them have it today. Yeah, I'm gonna stop by there. Yeah, I'm gonna stop by there. Yeah, I'm gonna let them have it. Sure am. And they're gonna think I'm ordering today. I'm gonna say, I just wanna let y'all know. What happens if I wanted Chinese food for Thanksgiving? Ow! What if I wanted Chinese food for Thanksgiving, girl? Just like I cussed out that taco shop, bitch. Closed it down for 4th of July. Girl, 4th of July was on a Tuesday. They were closed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Somebody gonna say, well, maybe they went to Mexico. And I said it at that time, fuck Mexico. And not in a way of fuck Mexico for real. But fuck why they have to go there, bitch. Hello? Bitch, your burritos are fucking $20 a fucking burrito because they fucking good. A bitch want to order a motherfucking burrito and y'all fucking close down for fucking fireworks? Bitch, y'all make the fucking money. The fuck out here. 10 burritos, girls, $200 motherfucking dollars. Bitch, y'all make the money. Y'all had to, and my one of my sisters gonna say, well, that's why they closed down, because they already made their money. Bitch, fuck that. On the 5th, I took my happy ass right up in there, girl. I drove 12 miles. Yeah, that's how far they are from me. I drove 12 fucking miles just to tell Miss Thing, like, girl, what happened to y'all? What happened to y'all since Thursday? Oh, we were closed. I know that, but what happened? What happened that you had to close your doors for those days? It's the holiday. What holiday? What holiday, baby girl? Because 4th of July was on one day. What holiday was this? What holiday was it? Am I missing something? 4th of July. So y'all were closed Friday, and she said, well, actually, part day Friday. Okay. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And now today, you're open today? And she said, oh, but we won't be open that long neither. Today's a part-time day too. Okay. Well, just so you know, I found another taco place, and I'm gonna be spending my money with them. Thank you. Please take care. Girl, I end up going back. But still, bitch, let her have it, girl. Yes, that's letting her have it, girl. See, you don't gotta always get nasty when you read people down. Bitch, what? You closed down for fucking 5 days for fucking what? Then she have nerve to talk about they cater and shit too. So y'all were catering for 4th of July. That's how you have to say, is that we're catering for 4th of July. But I know that Chinese place don't cater. Bitch, they can kiss my fucking ass. And I'm going in there today. I might get on videos to show y'all that I'm not playing. I'm gonna go right up in there today and say, ma'am, what happened? What happened Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? And she gonna say Thanksgiving. Ha 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 ha. Bitch, bye. Fuck the thanks and the motherfucking giving. Bitch, because Thanksgiving would have been, let me come and get a plate for Thanksgiving. That would have been the Thanksgiving. Let me come and get a plate. Let me come and get some hot and spicy shrimp with some orange chicken, some pan-fried noodles, and some steamed rice. That would have been a motherfucking Thanksgiving, baby. Okay? The thanks would have been, thank you for making this good food and keeping it at a good price. $11 for that plate, bitch. What? And they give it up. Girl, you can feed 3 people. Girl, I eat Chinese food. It takes 2 days to eat that plate. Kid you not. The old me, it takes me 1 day to eat that plate. The new me, only two days take to eat that plate, because 2 days, that's it. I get full off half of the damn plate. And don't let me eat all the orange chicken, because I got to save the shrimp and noodles for later. But still. So that's the thanks. And the giving is, bitch, I'm giving you my motherfucking money. And so, bitch, just for that, they get put on punishment. I'm going in there today. I'm letting them have it. And I'm saying, bitch, I won't come back until January. Bam. I'm not playing. And I might even tell them Chinese New Year. I might even say, baby, you're not going to see me until Chinese New Year, baby. And I don't feel sorry. You won't see me until Chinese New Year, honey. And that's okay. Well, you'll be okay. I'll be okay. You ain't missing my fucking $12 any fucking way. It seems like. Oh, this shit, girl. Then they got a new cash register. She said, "Ha ha ha! Thanks to you, we got a new register." They had a new POS system, point of sale system, bitch. I said, girl. So you closed down for 3 days, but you have the audacity to tell me it's because of me you got that machine. So why the fuck ain't you open then? Girl, you could have stayed open until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. But ain't nothing, girl, nothing was open yesterday. No Taco Bell, no Jack in the Box, no Target, no Applebee's, no Cafe Rio, no Chipotle. None of those places are open, girl. Screw y'all. Screw y'all massacre supporting people. And I mean that. I mean that. Screw y'all massacre supporting people. Because Thanksgiving is a massacre of the indigenous people of this land. Let me go. Girl, let me go, y'all. Let me go, honey. Oh, wrong dress. Girl. I put on the wrong fucking dress, honey. That dress got me looking like a flower girl. Anyway, bye, y'all. Yes, Debbie. Yes, honey. Ow. Fried rice. Yes, honey. Those burritos. Yes, honey. Very good. Bye for now, y'all. Love and light. Ew.